Welcome back to the channel. It is that slow S2K, and like I said in my last video, for this video, which next video, I was gonna be installing these max speeding coilovers on this Civic. I already took the tire off, lifted the car. I'm gonna start taking everything out so I can remove the coilover, the stock coilover, and then we can go from there, adjusting height, dampening, whatever I have to do. Yeah, and then we'll go for a spin and, give it a little, share my thoughts of what I think about them and how they feel. That way you guys know. And I'm gonna be posting the link for them on the description and my discount code that they gave me, so you guys can save 10% for an order. So yeah, let's get to this. Okay, so I removed these two bolts, and I removed this bolt, which is a brake line, and this little clip for a sensor that I don't know what it is for. So I wanted to go ahead and take the screws off the top, and I didn't even check. And you have to take all this stuff out to be able to access the 3 bolts. So just so you know, if you're doing this, you have to take this off. But now we're gonna take this off, these 3 screws, and then we should be able to release the whole coilover, the stock coilover, and then we can go ahead and install the first one. So okay, so I removed the stock one already. It was literally 2 bolts on the bottom, the one for the sensor, and then 3 bolts on top. Okay, so I also wanted to show you guys the difference on how long already the coilover aftermarket Maxpeedingrods coilover is. So I'm gonna try to lift it more because this is a daily driver, so we don't want to have it slammed. So I'm gonna even these out with the other one, the other side. But for now, I'm just gonna install this on, and then we can move to the other side. Alright, so I ended up waiting until the next day to do the back, because I started it and I honestly couldn't get out I couldn't take off this shock. And just so you guys know, you can't do it by yourself. You wouldn't be able to do it by yourself because you gotta push this down, and then obviously someone's gotta hold this while you put the knot on top. And then for this, you have to pretty much put it at the lowest setting, that way you can fit it in. You came up with that idea. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing now the other side, and I'm gonna try to show you guys how to do it step by step, so that way I can help you guys if you do this. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so moving to this side, what I did at first was I compressed the spring, that way, because this is already pushing it up. The shock itself is already pushing up. Let me see. So the shock is already pushing down the suspension, so that way the spring is all the way, it's not compressed. So that way you can compress it, and once I release this thing, it would drop more, and I should be able to, take it off. So that's what I'm doing right now. To take the shock off, there's a 15 millimeter right here that you need just 1 bolt here, and then up here it's a 14. It's a 14, and then you need an Allen key to hold it from the top from spinning, because if you don't do that, the whole thing spins. So I'm gonna take this off and then see if I can if the spring comes out easy. Yeah.
A few moments later.
Okay, so as you guys saw, I tried to put compressing the spring. I tried taking the shock before, after. I tried all the ways on both sides. On the other side, I was able to get the spring off, the stock spring, because I had a friend yesterday that was over 180, so he was able to step on this and bring it down enough for me to pull the spring out. And I had it compressed too. I tried to do the same thing with my friend Nick today, and I was not able to do it because we don't weigh more than 120. So yeah, I just ended up cutting it, and here we are. So I'm about to drop this and see how the fitment looks, and do the little test ride, and tell you guys how it feels and all that good stuff. So yeah, let me put on this tire and I will drop this thing and see how it looks. Alright, I'm about to drop it. Right now it looks like a big gap because the rear suspension works different than the front. So what does the height on this one is pretty much the spring, and the spring is way shorter. So once I drop it, the spring should reach the point where it's lowered. So we're about to see now the height. Okay, let's see. That is way higher than what I expected, to be honest. So I don't know, hopefully it settles down a little more so it matches the front. But look at this, it's not really that low. I guess I'm gonna go for a ride, see if it goes more down. Obviously I gotta put all the knots on, tighten everything, and then I'll go for a little ride, come back and check it out. So I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what it settled to after I went for a drive. It's pretty much even front and back, so that worked out great because it's leveled completely so you guys can see. So yeah, it looks way better now, way better. Can't wait to put the other wheels on, change those headlights, the lip, it's gonna get a whole lip kit, side skirts, rear lip, and a wing. And I'm gonna fix the paint, obviously probably re-clear the whole car, maybe change the color, I don't know yet. Don't want to put that much money into this thing. But yeah, it came out pretty good, looks good. Okay, so I am doing the test drive right now. Let's see this little bump. Yeah, I put the front setting on the dampening. I don't know if I maxed it out, I just kept going. I thought it had like a stop, like it will max out, but no, I guess it's just spinning and spinning. So I don't know, maybe I spin it like 20 times, who knows. Let me put my seatbelt on, because that does get annoying. Well, yeah, and in the back I did one back to set it, and then I went 12 times to the right. It is bouncy, and I mean, I just wanted to, I still have to adjust it to my, you know, how I want it. But man, it's actually really good. No noises. It's riding stiff. I mean, that's how I adjusted it. But it is not that bouncy, but it's not rubbing at all. And I mean, you guys saw how it looks on the front. It's a little lower in the front than the back. But yeah, it doesn't rub going up any like driveway. So I don't know, it's pretty good so far. I guess I'll be doing a review or update on, I don't know, a month from now, and see how it's holding up. But so far it feels actually pretty good, man. So yeah, this is gonna be for today's video. This is gonna be it. Like I said in the beginning, I'm leaving the oh, that's my other car. I'm gonna be leaving on the description a 10% discount if you want to get some for yourself. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.